Cool. Hell yeah, we live, y'all. What's up? Coach Phil here. Gold Standard Muay Thai. Boom. We here in the new gym. Hey, check it out, y'all. Plenty of room for activities. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this, a lot of that. Big old windows. All right. Let's see. Beautiful, beautiful. Got a fresh new cut today. Shout out, Julie. Bah, bah. All right. We're just going to hang out, do a little 20-minute workout. Gonna eat some dinner here in a little bit, making some Thai style chicken wings, you know what I'm saying? So let's see how those turn out. But guys, looking good, y'all. Boom. All right. We're just gonna do a quick little 20 minutes, I think. If you want to follow along at home, feel free to. Getting settled into the new gym, new home. Moved like 600 miles from Philly to North Carolina. So, you know, on 3 days notice. So you gotta just, we're settling in right now. All right, so we're gonna do a 5-minute warm up here. Feel free to follow along. Beautiful. All right, warm the neck up a little bit, ear to shoulder. Good. Next up, big yes. Not hit the mic. Up and down, big yes. Got my timer going. Hopefully going still. Oh, that's not the best timer there, y'all. Keeps going off. No worries. Oh, all right. Left and right. All right, and big circle. Any direction. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, man? We in North Carolina getting our Muay Thai on today. Boom, we in the new gym. Check it out, y'all. Lots of room. Getting warmed up here. Feel free to follow along. Warming up the neck. Couple neck circles here. Yeah, we just moved in like a couple weeks ago. Moved from Philly to North Carolina here in the US of A. Where are you guys from? Drop your locations, y'all. Where are you guys watching from? We in North Carolina, USA, baby. Getting our Muay Thai on. Little Muay Thai from Thailand all the way in the USA. Our open and close the chest now. We're just doing a quick 20-minute workout today, y'all. Open and close the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Getting warmed up here. Just doing a quick warm up. Then we're getting a little shadow boxing today. Some body weight workouts. All right, up and down with the arms. How are you guys doing today? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. Good. And arm circles. Going forward here. Feel free to follow along at home, y'all. How's everybody doing on this Tuesday? All right, and backwards. Same thing. So yeah, need to get the mats down still. Hardwood flooring works for now, though. You can do Muay Thai anywhere, y'all. You don't need fancy mats or any of that shit. All right, now we're going to twist our core. So back and forth here. Just feel nice. Crack through the spine as well. Good. What's going on? Alrighty, let's do a couple more minutes here. All right, next up, hands on the hips, big hip circles. Start in any direction. I like to work my way from the head down. Just get everything loose, get everything moving a little bit. Big hip circles. It's the same thing, other direction. Ooh-wee. Bring it around town. Oh, yeah. Very good. All right, spread the legs out a little further. Then shoulder width apart. We're going to reach our opposite hand to our opposite foot. Then the other hand goes up in the air. We alternate back and forth. Let's hit it. Oh yeah, we're a little tight today, gang. Man, very nice. All right, y'all. Yep. Next up, foot circles. Plant either foot into the ground, into the floor. We're just gonna roll that foot out. Very good. Make sure you hit both directions. Other side. Anybody here in the chat move recently? Because that's a lot. I've done it a couple times now. Moved from like Florida to North Carolina, other side. North Carolina to Philly, Philly to North Carolina. You know, a lot of up and down. So it's easy to get off of your workout routine. And I've noticed, I've gotten a little bit off of it, a little lackadaisical, but we've been doing a lot, all right? So you gotta give yourself a little bit of slack sometimes. All righty, gang. We're gonna get into it. So we're gonna do a little bit of shadow boxing today. Feel free to follow along at home as always. All of these workouts that I show here, you can do anywhere. No equipment needed, no gym needed. And I try to keep these ones that I do live a little bit more beginner oriented, just in case there are some beginners out there trying this out for the first time. Tony Ferguson, I ain't never heard that one. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. He did just win this weekend, but Tony Ferguson, I've gotten Ian Machado Gary when I do my hair blonde sometimes. I've gotten that one before. Man, no, I never got Tony Ferguson. I feel like I'm better looking than Tony Ferguson, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. All right, first round, we're just gonna do a 2-minute round. First round is just gonna be shadow boxing. All right, like I said, if you got weights, which I'm gonna use here, you can feel free to use them. But again, you don't need any equipment. You don't have to use anything. Hey, what's going on, El Papu? What's going on? Feel free to hop in, y'all. So for this first round, and I'm just gonna get our timer going here. In this first round, we're just gonna work footwork, defense, and I'm gonna also allow a jab in this round, get a little bit of offense going as well here. So main things I'm focusing on, just kind of warming up in my good stance. So I'll break that down real quick, my good Muay Thai stance. And then I'm just focusing on movement here, moving around, not crossing my feet when I'm moving. And then I'm also going to be focusing on defense, my checks. I can work my long guard, my blocks. I'll have a lot of options for defense. And then for offense, we're going to keep it really simple for this round. We're just throwing jabs, all right? That's the only strike we're going to worry about here is that jab. What's going on out there? Ian Gary, the big ears. Yeah, I guess that could make sense. I could see that then with the Tony Ferguson. But a better hairline than Tony Ferguson for fucking sure. That's for sure. My kicks are real. Teats are okay. I can do a run, but well, here, what we're gonna do, man, we're gonna take it slow today. I got you with the kicks, man. I've got some really good stretches for you as well. Make sure to check out my free 20-minute workout, y'all, too. It's linked in the bio of my YouTube. Again, it's free. We don't spam you with a bunch of emails like everybody else. You just get sent one email with your workout in it. So y'all, if you're here in the chat right now, make sure you download that free workout. I've got some good stretches in there for your kicks, my guy, Maxim. So check that out, man. And I'll go over a couple here today too. But we're gonna get into our first round. We've been talking enough. Yeah, way better hairline than Tony Ferguson. All right, let's hit it, y'all. We're just doing 2-minute rounds. Feel free to follow along at home. Again, you don't need any equipment. I'm just using 2-pound dumbbells here. All right. Again, we're just going to move around here. So I'm focusing, moving to my left, moving to my right, moving forward, moving backwards. Notice I'm not crossing my feet when I'm doing that either, all right? Staying in my good base and my good Muay Thai stance here, all right? My hips should be squared up, my shoulders, hands should be up on my eyebrows. And I'm keeping this good base. Notice too, round our shoulders, kind of a little bit of a hunchback when we're doing Muay Thai, all right? One of the few times we don't want the best posture. Moving around, we can work our checks. Make sure when we're checking, bringing that knee all the way up inside of the elbow. Out at an angle, we got the rear. That lead check, especially if you orthodoxes out there, you're going to see a lot of rear round kicks. Oh, got to be able to check it. And then again, working our jabs. I won't breathe super hard because I don't know if y'all want to be hearing that all up in your ears. So I'll kind of, I'll keep the breathing to a minimum, but make sure you're exhaling if you are at home. Working the checks. We can work any defenses we want. We can catch kicks. We work the sweeps. It's working our jab right now. We can double it. Work it to the body. Work it to the head. If you know our hammers, keeping the thumb up as opposed to the thumb down there. You can work those. More of like an up style jab. Make sure we're working our head movement a little bit. We can work lean backs. And we're just building combos. I like to think of scenarios. So maybe they throw a kick at me, right? They throw a low kick. I check, come back with a jab. Maybe I fake the kick. I jab again. We're keeping just the jabs right now. So trying to mix it up at home. Long guard, all that good stuff, and time. Breathe. I need to get my other timer up in here. Are kicks something people work particularly on? That's a great question. Yes, definitely. Always like some days, like today, I'm kind of working everything. Some days I just focus just on like one particular kick, the rear round kick, the switch kick, the lead teep, the rear teep, knees, etc. You can focus in on one technique. Most days I do kind of work a little bit of everything, but especially when I'm trying to hone in on something like right now, for me, it's been my jab lately. That's why you'll see I'll be working a lot of jabs in these rounds today. You want to focus in on things you want to get better at. So absolutely, you can definitely focus in on your kicks, stuff like that. Absolutely, Maxim. Rob Rowe, what is your all-time greatest top 3 UFC fighters? Ooh, that's a good question, my man. Let me see. Top 3 right off the dome. Back in the day, if we're talking like back in the day, Conor McGregor, obviously. That was when I kind of grew up watching the sport as I was like, 17 through 20, Conor was the man. So Conor definitely. Let's see, who else? Lots of people. Top 3 though, man, you put me on the spot. Let's see. If we're going active people right now, you got to go Tommy Aspinall, man. Tommy's the man. You got Tommy Aspinall. I like Carlos Prates. He ain't top 3 though. Let's see. We're going only top 3 of all time. Did you say of all time, my guy? I don't know. Let's see. Great all time. Let's see. We got, obviously, you got GSP, you got Anderson, and, I'll throw Mighty Mouse in there. People don't put no respect on Mighty Mouse, He was the GOAT. I like John Jones, too. You gotta put John in there, but let's be real. Come on. John's kind of like, he doesn't seem like the best person. But if we're going just fighters, let's go John Jones. We'll go Anderson, GSP. Final answer. All right, round 2, y'all. We're going to mix it up. Everything comes off a jab, though. All right, so notice this round. In my good stance. If I throw a jab, that's great. Everything's starting off it. But whatever I want off of it, I'll put whatever combos I want. We'll keep them simple, 3 to 5 strikes for right now. But if I throw a jab, there's something coming behind it, and everything is going to start with that jab. Let's get it. See, we're seeing scenarios, too. Maybe they threw that switch kick, right? Boom, I check it. I step down into a hard jab cross, right? I'm ready, back in my good stance. Check, jab, cross. If I like the combo I'm working, I'll work it a few more times. Check, boom, boom. Good. Work some defenses. Maybe they try to throw a teep. Not today. Bop. Boom, teep to the face. You always got to work those in. Boom. Boom. All right, we're already messing it up. We got to work the jab. Y'all. Boom. Jab. Knee. Especially when you're at home, y'all. Setting parameters for yourself is great. It's a great way you can teach yourself when you're not at the gym. Especially if you want to fight, y'all. I recommend you need to be at a gym. You can't do this at home. But you can learn the basics from home. That's what I'm here to teach you. If you want to fight, you're going to need to go to a gym. You're going to need to spar. You need to get, real time under pressure. But if you want to learn the basics, you want to learn how to defend yourself, you can do that from anywhere. Boom. So coaching yourself is a great way to do it. Working out from home is a great way. Ooh, get him out of there, long guard. Ooh, jab, fake. Boom. Ooh. And time. All right, y'all. I missed out my last time. I should have done 10 push-ups. So I like to do in between, especially when I'm doing these longer breaks. I'm talking to you guys and stuff. Do a workout in between, whether it's 10 squats, 10 push-ups, 10 crunches. I like the number 10. It's just a good one to start with. Get your 10 in, whatever it is. I missed last round, so I'm going to do 20. We'll go push-ups. Here we go. Beautiful. All righty. Hell yeah. Great list. What do you think of Shavkat coming? Yeah, Shavkat's the man. Shavkat's the man. What's your top three, Robro? What's your top three all-time fighters? Bonjour, je m'appelle Philippe. I know a little bit of France. Great list. Shavkat, yeah, Shavkat's the man, bro. Shavkat's wouldn't want to fight him. He should be next to you, right? He's injured, but I think he should be fighting next for the title, right? At 170. What do you see? Khams, bro. I don't know about anyone beating Hamzat right now at 185. Oh, there's De Ridder. He's pretty solid. De Ridder has a chance. But I don't know, man. Hamzat's a dog, and it looks like he can dog you for 5 rounds on the ground. So I don't know, man. That's a good question, bro. That's a really good question. Yeah, I don't see anyone beating him right now. Is there any Moklemises on here? Moklemises on here. Man, I wish I knew what that was. I don't know, though. All right, y'all. Round 3. Let's get into it. We're going to do open this round. But for my boy Maxim, we're going to do open. And this round, I'm just going to do kicks. All right, I ain't going to work the jab. Particularly, I'm going to help you out, Maxim, with one kick I really like, and it's going to be the teep, the lead teep. It's my go-to, all right? So in my good stance, make sure you can see this. Make sure I shift my weight to this back leg, all right? So I'm in this good Muay Thai stance. I'm not super heavy on this lead leg. Staying nice and tall here. I'm going to pick this lead knee up. However high I pick my knee up, that's how high my teep's going to go. So if I'm trying to teep someone in the thigh, I pick the knee up a little bit lower. If I'm trying to teep someone to the body, knee comes up higher. To the head, same thing. The higher the knee, the higher the teep. That's a good one to remember, all right? So I shift my weight back. I bring that lead knee up, out, back, right down. I try to picture my foot's in a bucket, that lead foot. I pick it up out of the bucket. I place it right back down in that same bucket. So that's a good one to practice, Maxim, at home. You could do that on a wall even. It's a really good drill. Don't try to kick a hole through the wall, but you're just working, placing that teep. Boom. Notice when I throw that teep, I'm also swinging that lead arm down. Boom. Boom. So we'll work that in. Work the lead teep. Same principle with the rear teep. I pick the knee up, out, back, down, right back to where it starts. Always comes right back to home. Boom. If you watch any of my fights, you'll notice the teeps are my thing. If I can just stay back the whole time and teep you, boom, I'm going to do that all day long. Boom. There's nothing better than timing a teep too, y'all. Boom. Get it out of there. Bang. Bang. Boom. Teep. Check. Teep. So we're still working scenarios. They throw a kick. I need to still defend the kick. Send back a teep. Maybe I see the kick coming. Boom. I step inside teep, you know? So I'm seeing these scenarios. Oh, they backed up. Boom. Step through with the teep. Right? Another way you can kind of just level up the shadow box in there. Ooh-wee, in time. There must be some eyes on it. My top there, Khabib, Kane, and Izzy. Ooh, that's a solid list. That's a solid list, Rob. Yeah, I didn't even think of Khabib. I don't know why I missed him. Yeah, he could easily be up there. I'm more obvious. Muay Thai, I like the strikers a little bit more. Izzy, yeah, especially with his kickboxing background. No, that's a really good top three. There's so many, man. It's hard. It's hard. Yeah, and then like you got like the people not in the UFC that are like going crazy. Like right now Muay Thai, I like Haggerty's going crazy. Who else you got in one right now? There's a lot of really good people coming up. Nico Carrillo in one's really good. There's a lot of really good, especially like foreigners coming up in one and in Thailand. All right, we're gonna do one more round here. This one, we're just gonna finish open. All right, 2 minutes, open round. Actually, we're gonna get our push-ups in, y'all. We almost forgot them again. It's the video. I'm blaming y'all on this one. All right. So again, when you're doing your push-ups, make sure you have a good core. Right. You shouldn't have your butt up in the air. You shouldn't be doing a stretch, doing a cobra stretch. All right. In a good plank position, hands underneath your shoulders. Bring your elbows back. Boom. And 10. All righty, y'all. We're gonna do one more round. Nice and quick, y'all. We've been out running errands all day, working and stuff, doing the thing. So this one I'm also trying to remind y'all, in 20 minutes, we're 21 minutes in, I spent 5 of that stretching. All right, I ain't even gonna count that. And a lot of time talking with you guys. You can get a workout in 20 minutes. You can stay in shape in 20 minutes. That's all I've been doing recently, these little quick workouts. Last round's open if you're following along at home. Whatever you want here. If you're not sure what to do again, another reminder, download that free 20-minute workout in my bio. You can follow along, PDFs, videos. Boom, boom, ooh. You got to remember to have fun too. Ooh, big kick, come back there, stance. Real good thing too for kicks, Maxim, when you throw a kick, boom, make sure you're opening up that foot. All right, that's going to help with that kick, help you turn your hips, help you turn your shoulders, help you turn your body. I open up my hip, step, boom, all the way through, all right? You can also step. We can kick there, bring it back, boom, right there. I can step, I can bring it here, come back with a check. There's options, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Boom. Just trying to see scenarios. Maybe I check, jab, cross. Check, jab, cross, hook. Boom, whoa. Just mixing it up. Have fun. Boom, you never know. I've landed like 3 spinning back kicks, y'all. Boom, that's it. Nothing crazy, but I've landed a couple. I've landed a lot more in sparring. In fights, though, I've landed like 3. But hey, boom. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Boom. Boom, boom. Ooh, in time. All right, I'm gonna get my push-ups right away so I don't forget this time. Let's get them together at home, y'all. If you can't do 10, do 5. If you can't do 5, do 1. 1's better than none. Let's get it, y'all. And 10. Ooh. All righty, y'all. My knees point downward when trying to point them above. I feel like my muscles can't. My ground. I couldn't even body around kick a check. It is a struggle sometimes getting those kicks up there. And which state are you at, bro? Adventure San Andreas. We're in North Carolina, my guy. North Carolina. Where are you at, my homie? But yeah, if you are in the North Carolina, Asheville, Hendersonville area particularly, hit me up, y'all, for in-person training. Or we also got online virtual training as well. Got the link in the bio for that. You can also send me a message to my email. That's in the bio as well. Shoot me a DM, anything like that. When I fought at Max Gym, my ground and hands were quite solid, but I couldn't even body around kick a child. Yeah, no, that'll happen sometimes. One thing, I'll give you another stretch too for you. See if you've seen this one, Maxim. Real simple one. This is something I'll usually do in my longer warm-ups. I didn't do it today. Did a quick 5-minute warm-up. If I'm doing 10, 15 minutes, every time I'm doing that, opposite hand to opposite toes. And I'm just gonna start with toe touches. All right, one by one. And each time, I'll show you this angle, each time I'm trying to get that leg just a little bit higher. Even if you only start here, you start here. I promise you, if you do 3 sets of 10 of these, eventually you'll get to here. And then eventually you can get a little higher. Eventually you can get it all the way up there. And that's one thing that's helped me with my teeps. Notice how high I can get the leg up. Oh, right? Pretty much all the way, right? Oh, I can almost knee myself. But that's one thing that's going to help you. Even if you start kind of slow, you can kind of work your way up there. What's up, Jocelyn? What's going on? One takedown and you're crippled. Psych, bro. You haven't seen my sprawl TJ, dude. You ain't seen it, bro. Ready? Boom, boom, knee to the fucking head, dude. Don't think I know. Just because my channel is Muay Thai, we've wrestled too, done a little bit of jiu-jitsu as well. Good luck trying to take me down. Oh, yeah, right here. Boom. Long guard, knee to the head, elbow, knee. It's so easy to pick the knee up right here and knee someone in the head while they're trying to shoot for a takedown, especially if you're way back here. I'll let you shoot. Like you better make it count. Boom. Boom. Elbow. Boom. Psych, my guy. Yeah, we're just having fun though, y'all. Yeah, so again, it's just my reminder. 5 of these minutes I've been on here was me warming up. The other probably 5 of it has been me just kind of bullshitting with you guys. Less than 20 minutes a day, you can get a good workout in, all right? You can stay in good shape. You have muscles. You can be able to walk around with your kids, run up hills, do all that good stuff. If you don't know where to start, at least start with my free 20-minute workout in my bio, all right? That's a good place to start. I have PDFs that you'll get delivered directly to your email, as well as step-by-step videos to follow. That way you're not confused and trying to guess from people who don't know what they're talking about, like my man TJ. No, but that's what I'm saying, y'all. You want to learn from someone who's coached before, who's fought before, that's me. I've been doing this for like 8 years, going on 9 years now. Look me up. I've fought, been in there, done that. Oh, man, I appreciate you, James. Good work. From North Carolina, my guy. I appreciate you guys. All the way from Australia. Remember, drop in where you guys are from. That way I know, too, below, man. Appreciate the Australian love. When I was out in Thailand, there's a bunch of Aussies out there. You are some tough sons of bitches. You like to scrap, which I respect. That's what's up, all right? But again, 20-minute free workout doesn't cost anything. Delivered directly to your email, and you're not going to get any other spam bullcrap. And then if you want more in-depth coaching, want a little bit more of my one-on-one time, I've got online training. I've got courses that you can follow, step-by-step curriculum that you can do without a coach or with a coach. Just let me know, guys. I appreciate you all tuning in. We're going to get out of here today. We went a little over than I was wanting to. That's all good. It's hanging out with you guys. Appreciate you, James. Appreciate you all for showing up. Cop, cop. Thank you very much. I'll be here a little bit more too. Make sure you guys are following. You're You're subscribing. All right. And yeah, I'll be here soon. Boom, boom, boom. Bop, bop, bop. Catch y'all next time. Now make sure you subscribe. Hit that link in that bio, y'all. Come on now.